Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a TVP T 5051, the Tier 10 Czech medium tank. It's located on the south spawn of Fisherman's Bay under the command of GameSpotting. And the game's starting, his gun's dropped, he hasn't loaded in. Yep, okay, now he has. And the usual traffic jam is over. Well, this little medium tank has a 100mm gun capable of 320 alpha. And it's got standard APCR. He hasn't loaded any premium ammo whatsoever. No heat. He doesn't really believe in having or using heat ammo, but he has on occasion used it and doesn't really use it much. Well, this tank will fire all of its shots in 4.5 seconds. It'll fire 4 shells capable of 1,280 hit points of damage, just like that. First one goes out, doesn't do any damage as far as we can tell. There's a T-57 heavy over there, and all 4 shots have been fired but no damage recorded. Now he's actually got quite a quick reload, 22.68 seconds. It's normally around the 27-second mark. And oh, well, banged into the Udas. And watch out for that Progetto just across the way. Yep, he's avoided him. I think he was just doing a lazy circuit to waste time until his reloads are back in. Okay, it's another TVP just across the way. He can definitely penetrate him. He unloads the first few shots and nothing comes back. And anything that did come back hit the wall of that building. And it looks like the TVP just, well, he's still there, but it's the Progetto on the enemy team who actually died on that occasion. I think it may have been the Progetto 65 that killed his teammate. So there's probably still a very angry TVP just across the way, who probably lost virtually all of his hit points in next to no time at all. Oh, he's lost half his hit points. He's still there. And our EBR nearly gets wiped out by an Arty shell. Trying to find the right position. Concerned about an Object 430U. Note there's no shots on the 277. He's in the centre of town. That 430U and the TVP are the real concern. No, he's got no shots. There's the Object 430U behind him. I think he's hiding behind that wrecked World War I tank. The Mark IV. We know there's a heavy force in the town, and ideally he wants to be in a position so he can actually deal some damage on them, but obviously you don't want to confront them face to face because the TVP really doesn't have that much in the way of armour. In fact, it's a tank that never actually got built. It was only a design suggestion between Skoda and CKD. Putting it forward to a proposal to build a medium tank. Kind of looks like the standard European tanks that you find nowadays. Built for speed and firepower, not built for armour, blocking shots at all. There's a Foch down there. No, circles his reticule just to see if he's got any shots. Nothing. The 430U is still there. Yeah, you see the wreck of that tank, and the enemy are pushing through town, and he's got no shots at the moment. He might want to go down close to the town and see if he can poke around the corners of some of those buildings and snipe on them. Instead, he's actually doing it from this position, and he's got shots on the 705, and that guy now is on a real big problem. He fired 3 in and got all 3 shots on target. So he's now in reload. That 705 must be regretting that. Oh, didn't watch where he was driving. Hit the wrecked First World War tank. That Progetto just took around from the 705. So he obviously is firing back in this direction. And an EBR's come to sight. See, an enemy EBR just did a quick circuit, trying to spot where all our tanks are. That Foch is moving into the very same position. Oh, just went straight past his teammate. There's the Hesh bomb. Unload into the turret of that thing, because everything will go through. And yes, he gets the kill. So, first kill. It's in reload. Oh, the tanks are threading between each other as they're circling. And that Progetto just took a shot. It's the 430U. He's just around the corner. And here we go. He's unloading into the... Oh, missed one shot. But the 430U dies. He's still got one shot left in the mag. But he's now highlighting these guys on the other side of that... of the building. And there goes one. So I think he's got the spotting on that. Or did he? He's got 1,771 hit points to spotting. That's good. Means he's going to get a badge at the end of the game. And there's still an EBR 105 over there. And, oh, there's also a TVP. Will he get the kill? Yes! Nice. But he's fired 2 of his shots. Now they've got the enemy on the run. In fact, that EBR 105, oh, took 2 rounds there. Gorilla 15 hit him for 735. He's got to retreat now, because if he stays where he is, he's going to die. Yeah. Unfortunate getting hit by that Gorilla. It was, yeah, it really did take it out of him. 735 hit points of damage. Just a low roll for the Gorilla, but unfortunately that combined with the Centurion Action 10's hit lost him over 1,000, in fact 1,100 hit points of damage, of health, just gone like that, which made him really easy shot for the Centurion. 43 hit points left after that. So he is dead, but he did collect a lot of damage and assist. So it's all a matter now of cleanup, because the guys in the town were wiped out and there's only 4 enemy tanks left. The Centurion just took a big hit. He's gone. Taken out by the Progetto. The enemy EBR's in our rear at the moment, but I'm not sure he'll be there for very long, because he's just mulling around a lot of tank destroyers and tank drivers. Oh, and he rammed into a Leopard and they killed each other. So now there's only 2 enemies left. There's the Leopard 1 over there on the west side of the map. The Gorilla 15 at the moment is hiding, but he won't hide for very long. Oh, Centurion went down to the Gorilla, but he'll be in reload now. And the Progetto went down to the Leopard. So they're putting up a good fight, but they cannot stay like this forever. It's the inevitable's going to happen. The Gorillas just took a big hit. The Leopard's out the game. And now it's just the Gorilla 15. And the VK, he's about to finish it. And it was the Superconk who actually got the final shot. So another victory, consecutive games, but last game was a loss. This game, it was a win. Let's have a look and see how he did in this game. Well, it's the 3rd class tanker for GameSpot in the TVP T 5051. He did get a medal after all. He got a spotter badge. I count it as a medal, even though Wargaming will count it as just an other medal, one of the secondary medals. Fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle. And his win rate for that battle was 2,295. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, he wasn't the highest damage in this game, not by a long chalk actually. The highest damage was actually done by the VK 7201K. He got a Confederate for 4,964 hit points of damage. The next highest scorer being the Gorilla 15 on the enemy team with 3,751. And after that, it was the Superconk with 3,588 hit points. GameSpot in 2,362 hit points of damage. When it came to kills though, the high scorers were the Leopard 1 and the Progetto on his own team, and the Leopard 1 on the enemy team with 3 kills. 2 kills went to the VK7201K, the Superconk, GameSpoffin, and the EBR105 on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, it was the VK7201K again with 1045, the only player to get over 1000 base, 957 for the Leopard, 930 for the Super Conqueror, and 863 for GameSpoffin. He fired 23 rounds in this game, got 15 direct hits, 9 penetrations, damage of 2,362 hit points, of which 1,261 were at more than 300 meters. He received 6 hits, 5 of them were penetrations, 1 non-penetration. As I said, the armor on the TVP is negligible. Anything that hits it tends to go through, unless you are unlucky enough to hit the tracks of the vehicle. 2 enemy vehicles spotted, 3 enemy vehicles damaged, 2 killed, and 2,171 hit points of spotting assist. On a free-to-play account, he earned 32,930 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he actually ended up with a loss of 15,400 credits, even though he was only using standard ammo. And that's because the repair costs at Tier 10 are slightly higher, which means obviously that it's that much more difficult to make a profit on a free-to-play account. It's normally only possible to make a profit if you're on a premium account. As you can see there, if you've been on a premium account, you would have made a small profit, a tiny one, 1,065 credits. He earned 9 bonds for the battle, and that's it, because there's no bonds for a spotter badge, and 863 base XP, and no multipliers, so that's all he took away. But it just goes to show that GameSpoffin is showing a lot of consistency in the TVP, and that's why we showed this series of battles one after the other, to show that it is possible once you get to even just the first mark in this vehicle, you can show a lot of consistency and deal a lot of damage at close range to the enemy. And the TVP is a fun tank from that purpose. It's a bit like the Batchat 25 ton. It's an assassin tank. It's one of those things that goes around blasting the enemy out of existence in a matter of seconds and then goes off to find another victim. But if you play it wrong, you can end up out of the game fairly quickly. But on this occasion, and on all the other occasions, GameSpoffin had a good game, and I wouldn't be surprised if he sends us a replay sometime in the next couple of months where he's achieved his 3rd mark of excellence. If you enjoyed those replays, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.